Michael, and I want to thank Defina and the crew here. David Earbarn's not here tonight, but he's a big part of the cast, and it's the most unusual readings that I've done. Whenever I go with Michael, the way he formats things, there's nobody else in town doing it that way, and so kudos to you. I just really enjoy, you're out of the box with it. The other thing I'd like to kind of put in a plug is for my own reading, which is Saturday afternoons, and Michael's there all the time. It's called Foam at the Mouth, and the last year we've had great features, one of them being Michael, and a year went by and Cold River Press, who is the publisher of the book circulating around, decided to do an anthology. So out it comes. It's ready, and it will be launched on 100,000 Poets for Change Day, which is like a big day for me. That was kind of when I kind of got started doing this just a couple of years ago. So do come down to the Sacramento Poetry Center, all-day event, last Saturday of the month, 9/28, 36 poets reading between Saturday and Monday night. So it's going to be 6 an hour, doing 8 minutes, refreshments, the whole nine. And so come on down and come down to the reading series, because the poets that are in that book are the ones that were here for the last year, so I'd love to see you.
Can
Yes.
I ask a clarifying question?
Absolutely not.
Okay, no.
Okay, I'm gonna get started.
So there's Foam at the Mouth, which is when?
The third Saturday of every month,
Okay.
except for September.
Okay. And then, so then the marathon thing is like a special edition of the Foam at the Mouth deal?
Correct.
On the 28th. Got it.
Yes, but other than that, for instance, a month after that is October 19th with Frank Andrick and Bill Gaynor.
Yay.
Now, what a that's going to be really interesting. Do I have my glasses? It's that worst nightmare.
Oh my
You
God.
stand up here and your glasses are gone, but they're not.
Oh, burn.
I'm going to start with a couple. They're very different, but combined they just won a prize, the New Frontier Prize, whatever that is. And the first one is very formal, and it's actually written in a style called an Alexandrine. And then the second is just made to sound like stream of consciousness. The first one is called Letter from Thomas Jefferson to John LaTorre Randolph, August 1775, a revolutionary poem. Dear Sir, as to the violin left here in haste upon your urgent departure from our harbor, I am sorry that our country's situation should render you no longer able to remain. Though she is presently ill-tuned and lacks a case, I shall with my utmost care preserve her safety. Upon arrival to your seat of government, please convey to your ministry this American opposition is no small faction as believed. They have taken into their heads we are cowards and will surrender to an armed force. They are wrong. This I affirm and place my honor upon it. If it be within your power to undeceive on this point at this critical time, you perform such service to nations as the world has not seen. They must hold out no false hope, no ignorance of our real intentions. Rather than submit, I would lend my hand to sink the whole island in the ocean. As to your collection of law books, you may be willing to dispose of yours here and replace them with better editions. I should be happy to treat with you on this subject in more peaceful times. My best wishes for your felicity attend wherever you go. I remain your friend and servant. and this is the other end of this. People think homeless, houseless has to do with that there's something wrong with the people. I just don't find it to be so. And so this is told from the point of view of someone giving advice to someone how to be. It's called How to Be Houseless. Take care of your teeth. That's the first thing to know. Everything else is fungible. Second, own a good pair of medium-sized scissors. Large enough for your head, small enough for your nose. Third, a 16-ounce water bottle is best. More is too heavy, less not enough for hot days. Fourth, talent. A guitar or violin if you play. If not, learn. You have time. And nobody likes someone who flat begs. Personally, I prefer to set up near a Starbucks. They have electricity and bathroom doors that lock. On a good day, I can wash up and recharge my cell phone and laptop. Don't be surprised, I never said I don't work for a living. I got family too. Which reminds me, good to set up a PayPal account. Oh, find yourself a really big towel. It can double as a pillow. Now, some of my well-to-do friends have bicycles. Nice. Libraries are not always an easy walking distance these days. As for me, I'm rich. Got a bike, backpack, and a bedroll. But, you know, I've worked hard, saved my money, even used to check into a hotel now and again for a treat. Can't do that anymore. They don't take cash. No worries though. I'll be down in sunny San Diego by November. Back up here cooling my jets in Half Moon Bay by mid-June. God willing and the cops don't lock me up, that is. Look, I'm just saying, not a bad life. But let me tell you what, you've got to take care of your teeth. That's the most important thing. I write this a little original short form. It was basically to keep me from going on too long. I call them tricubes because they are all 3 stanzas, 3 lines per stanza, 3 syllables per line, so it's 3 cubed. So no need to applause because they'll go quick. This is one of those poems, this is an odd thing, this is one of those poems that I never thought much of, but when somebody died, as somebody did recently, on the same day that Seamus Haney died last week, then it just fit. It's called Slipping Away. Hold on. Hold. Fading edge. Dusk or dawn. A moment or a lifetime slips away from the quay, Harbor's Bay, to the deep. This one's for you, Tajaya. You did a poem about point of view. And this was my tricube about point of view. It's called domes. Domes are domes. Go ahead. I dare you. Front or back, east or west, cross or cap. Always domes, despite your point of view. fascination. Fully clothed women do allure just as men wrapped in deep thought fascinate. Nakedness is best viewed dimly lit. Reincarnation? Sure, why not? I have had many lives, died each and every time. That's how it goes. Makes for good stories, though. I have two more, and if you want to see me about the book afterwards, by all means do. This is a poem. It's in the book, but I have never read it. And so, here we go. It's called Last Butterfly. Surely the last person you would expect to exterminate a species. To know so much, understand so little, was not for lack of study. Such a shame, he thought, that this leopard is so rarely seen in cities. At most, collateral damage to pin just one for the sake of posterity. Who would have thought this one was the source of all others? That this soul death would kill them all. Love murdered the last butterfly. This is almost to answer your question. This is a poem I have not done, but it's a personal favorite, and it's not, honestly, it's not everybody's personal favorite. So there you go, I'm just going to do it anyway. It's called Closing Time. I leave some paper on the bar. Thank my host for a pretty good time. I'll work for him, I know. I pretend we are friends, nonetheless. Most of my fellow revelers have left. I don't know where they go when they are not here. Doesn't much matter, I suppose. Tonight, the home team has staged an upset against all the bookmakers' odds. A rebound from last week's crushing defeat. I collect my winnings, buy Jack Daniels all around. This earns me a dance and squeeze from that pretty young thing who drops by every now and again. She has the good sense to leave early, though. I'm ready. The game is in the books. A bit of pinch and tickle. I'm old enough to know this is as good as it gets. The man gives me that look now, like it's time to close up shop. Outside, I find I still have scrip in my pocket. I wish I had left it all on the bar. Thank you.
Question for you before you go. One question.
Yes, sir.
Put you on the hot seat. This is your question. Is your poetry better than your singing? And why?
Better than my...
Singing. I had to put you on the spot.
I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kind of wasted my precious time. Don't think twice. It's all right. There's your answer. It's pretty clear.
Right. We'll weigh that out. Thank you. It's been great. Good job. Appreciate it.
Thank you.